All right, guys, we got the Ferrari F430 here. A couple days or a couple times after driving this, after changing the spark plugs, I am getting a service little light here. So I want to investigate that and figure out how to reset it. I assume it's just like a annual service light check or something. So I'm gonna see if I can reset it, plug in my launch if necessary to check it out. I'm talking about it before I show you because once I turn it on, my CarPlay is gonna kick in and take over my audio on my phone, and it's really annoying. So I'm just going to turn the ignition on, and it happened while I was driving, so I assume it's gonna happen again now with the ignition on. So let's see. Temp off, interesting. All right, so I'm gonna try to hold in this trip reset button here and reset my trip meter. Gonna see if it also resets this service light if I keep holding it in. Nope. All right, when in doubt, go to the manual. So originally, when I was driving, I had this service light. So it says the system does not respond or is defective. And now I'm getting this one, temporarily off. So it's temporarily inactive when the system is unable to function, possibly electromagnetic interference or excessive sensor temperature. So very interesting. So apparently this is just going to automatically reset once normal conditions are restored. All right, heat from here is very normal and minimal. I wasn't really driving it hard. I drove it for about 20 minutes. It's been sitting here for 30 to 60 minutes. And yeah, so nothing should be like overheating or critical in that manner. Trying this again. So it did its system check, which is interesting. Oh, well, yeah, the back is open now. My door is open. Still got. Whew. All right, guys. Good news. I just want to follow up on the spark plug change and the the temp off warning that came up that scared the crap out of me. I just pulled back in after driving around. So what I did is I pushed the TPMS reset button. It recalibrated because when you Google, sometimes it says that's why that temp off light is on, which I never bought in the first place. So that didn't do anything. Driving for approximately 5 miles and it just went off. My clock came back on. Drove another 5 minutes, no issues, pulled back in the garage. So I believe that the instruction manual was actually right. That was it doing its service reset kind of thing, I guess, on its own because I did change the spark plugs. So it says that if a component is changed, it does that for a while. I think it was relearning. That's the best of my knowledge, but that's just kind of half of a guess, but it fits with the facts of what happened. If you guys know something else, please let me know in the comments. It could have something to do with the fact that the battery was turned off for a couple days while I did the spark plugs. But I think what was happening is that the system was relearning after I changed the spark plugs, because I did try to do that ECU reset thing, if you saw it in my spark plug change video. And after changing the spark plugs, driving it for like the second time, that light came on. So I parked it, I turned the car on, the ignition on, ignition off, used my code reader. I have a launch and I cleared all the codes because when the power was off, there were some random codes and stuff from that. And I always have some kind of suspension codes going on that I haven't diagnosed yet, but that didn't have anything to do with it because they've been there since I bought the car. Anyway, I reset the codes. That didn't do anything. Ignition on and off, starting the car, turning it off. That light stayed on until I took it out just now and drove it for about 5 miles. And after 5 miles, it went off, and I've been driving it since then. It has not come back on, so I'm pretty sure that it was relearning the new components that I added, which were the spark plugs. So I guess some people, maybe when they replace their TPMS sensors, that light comes on while it's relearning them, possibly. I don't know. That's what they seem to think in the forums, at least. So if you guys have any more accurate information about this, I would love to know. So please put them in the comments. If this has happened to you, tell us what happened. If you are a Ferrari tech and know actual facts, that's the best. Let us know. Because while wild guesses are entertaining, they aren't particularly helpful when I was searching for what to do here. So thanks for watching, guys. If this helped you at all, please give it a thumbs up. Hopefully the comments will help. Check them out, and we'll see you on the next video.